And we're back with another banging video from San Joaquin Valley Transparency. We went out recording with Joe Cool, and this is the final part to the hour-long live stream that I had on my main channel. So if you guys haven't seen it, or if you want to watch this video in its entirety, it's pretty long, but it's really good from beginning to end. So go back and check that video out, the full live stream. But this is the end of that video, and this was probably my favorite part of the video. I get to talk to the officer who had a really good attitude, and we got to talking and chopping it up. And a lot of people like to say, man, that officer learned nothing from you. And that might be fine, and that might be true. Who knows? But what I will say is this. Sometimes when I'm talking to these officers, the education is not really for them. It's for the people who are watching, who haven't seen these types of videos before, who might watch that and say to themselves, wow, I learned something today. And maybe even get inspired to go and start a channel of its own, just like this guy right here. I'll be doing a video for this new guy here pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you don't miss these videos. We bring you educational videos regarding police interactions so that we could all learn from them. And I myself like to go out and record police as well. There is an empowerment in that you don't get anywhere else. If you guys get a chance to record police, do it. You will feel the strength from inside. Anyhow, here's your guys' video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure you go subscribe to Joe Cool and Nate Skates 182, who was with me. I'll leave their links as well. Here's your video, folks. Pay attention.
Just do it.
And you know what? That cringe, you get it from both sides as well. You know what I mean? But in reality, you guys are the paid servants. We shouldn't be getting it from your side. But it sucks. It sucks to say it. How about welfare recipient? Fuck. Is it true you guys get the exact same paycheck as a person that gets welfare?
I don't even know how much welfare people get paid.
Well, not the exact amount, but the exact check. Yeah. Yeah, you do. You do. You guys are. That sucks, bro. Fuck, man. I'm teaching a lot, man. I've been around the block. Hey, you know what?
I've had no need to.
Hey, I speak to the who is who of police accountability up in the U.S. And there's channels in the U.K. Awesome channels right now. They got a lot of subscribers as well. These guys hold police accountable in the U.K. They're watching now. It's a beautiful thing, man. And in reality, I encourage you, if you see something, there's a retired correctional officer who we've interviewed him before. I did a podcast with him. I'm gonna do another one with him. But this guy spoke about when he came on. He said, "Look, straight up, don't do nothing in front of me because I will turn you in." He said, and I did that everywhere I went, and everybody knew not to fuck around.
Oh, as when he was
Right.
working it.
Yes. So he said that other correction officers made sure to stay away from him, to not bring him into their stupid shit or whatever. And I said, wow, imagine if every officer had that mindset, right? That'd be a beautiful, wonderful thing, man.
For the most part, most cops conduct themselves how they're supposed to and know when something's wrong. I mean, and guys that are doing the wrong thing usually are putting it out there to let his coworkers know that's what's happening. But
Let's say,
turn a blind eye. Some guys are like, "Hey, you're not going to do that for me." You know what I mean?
let's say I gave you that. You know, you say most cops. But look, like I said, we're human and we're flawed. When cops make mistakes, man, they're not really held responsible. You know, they're not really held liable unless they're really caught or something, you know, unless they're put on blast.
What it is that's
Look,
what it is that they're getting in trouble for, what they're doing.
so the law, the SB 1421 thing came out, right? So now we could check to see what kind of complaints and stuff you had. I don't know if you've seen that news segment where they're just like, damn, we did like 5 random ones. And the first one we pulled up, it was about a cop who basically took the guy to jail, and he was trying to hook up with the chick and sending her shots of his freaking crotch. I mean, bro, what the hell?
Fired? Do you know if that officer or does it tell you the
I don't think he was fired, man. I think he was just disciplined.
that's
I mean, come on, bro.
gonna get you booted. I don't know.
And
It doesn't tell
the
you
Highway Patrol state.
Yeah.
But I don't really know. Maybe I could probably do a follow-up on that one. But the news says, like, in just the first one that we found, man, this is what we came up with.
Did these reports tell you the outcome of the like what the disciplinary action was?
And you know what? A lot of times, they hold the findings to be, they hide them, the findings of what of the discipline of the officer.
Okay.
You're right or wrong?
Some up there.
The outcome
That
of,
I don't know.
yeah,
Honestly, I don't know. I've never pulled those. I've never gone and
right. We're
But
trying
I
to
can
figure
tell
it
you
out,
for a
man.
fact, like that's bad stuff. That
It's horrible.
you shouldn't have your job.
No.
And I can tell you do something like that here, you're gonna get it.
And you're talking about the state agency, right? The highway patrol. Well,
See here, and I think a lot of people don't understand. Those people are dealt with accordingly. And a lot of people think, they got their job back. I could honestly say probably not.
well, a lot of times when we as a people make complaints, unless we could really stipulate the policy violation to a T, basically don't do shit. Nothing happens.
And he talks
And
about like if like a traffic, like let's say it's stopping for speed, and then I don't know.
let's say it's no unprofessionalism. Let's say you just call me, you say, fuck you, you're an asshole. A cop shouldn't supposed to say that, but they do all the time, right? And in reality, look, I understand that we make mistakes doing what we do, right? Because, like I said, we're human. I fuck up a lot too. I got videos that I'm not proud of, man. But it's okay to make mistakes, but it's not okay to repeat them. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And I mean, I
So
don't
for
know.
traffic, most of the ones people have got here or themselves traffic complaints, most people don't like that they got stopped or they disagree with it.
Right.
But they do investigations and the officers are handled accordingly or counsel or written up. And if you get so many, then it stacks up on top of each other and you're going to get a bigger disciplinary action.
There was I went and I was recording I guess he was an ICE agent. I didn't even know who he was, man. I was just walking around the area, right?
Was he uniformed or did
Nah, he was in the back, but he was in the gated area.
Oh, okay.
And he was rocking and rolling with his blue line hat and shit. And I'm just like, hey, bro. I'm like, you work here? No. And I'm like, you don't? He's like, what are you guys doing? And I'm like, just recording. You know, I'm all nonchalant, right? I'm just curious. And so the guy's like, you're weird. Get a life. Acting all stupid. And I'm like, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like,
Saying, hey, I'm recording.
yeah. And then I was like, well, fuck you, fool. You get a life, right? And so we had words, a bunch of fuck yous and this and that. And the guy said some shit. He's like, I'm gonna come get you, right? Because he works for ICE. The dude's Mexican, but okay, I'm gonna come get your mom and dad. Well, my mom passed away recently. I wasn't so happy about what he said, so I told him some more shit. Yeah, Bakersfield PD, they watch my channel religiously, right? And I don't know if they're watching it on duty or off. I mean, maybe we should find out. So wasting tax dollars, right? Shit. I mean, are you really supposed to watch your favorite YouTube channel on duty?
On my lunch break?
Come on. And so this guy calls the guy and he's like, hey, man, would you like to press charges? They're like, hell yeah, let's do it. And then this other officer, the senior officer Ferguson, I've always liked the guy's attitude, right? But this guy signs that bullshit ass warrant. And next thing you know, I have a warrant, so I got to go to court. I beat their ass in court, right? Because they went and solicited that charge. Come on, man. You ain't supposed to do that shit. And so I get the opportunity to confront Ferguson. I can't wait to confront Garib. That's just gonna be a beauty. I can't wait to say, hey, how do you feel, bro? How does it feel? You got beat. You know what I mean? And I walk a straight line now, man. Hey, if I'm gonna be out here holding you guys accountable, I better walk a straight line. So what's going on over here, man? Are you kidding me? This guy's not done yet? Shit, look at this guy. Sorry about that, Carl. You know what you guys ought to do after this? Since you guys wasted his time, buy the man lunch, man. And you know what?
I wish I knew.
Fill up his gas, buy him some fucking lunch, maybe a 12er to go home, a 6er maybe so don't get too smashed. And this guy should be the one, and buy him some gift cards for him to take his wife out on Valentine's Day. This is bullshit, man. Look at these fucking tearing the guy's car apart. And then resign after that. Oh shit. He's like destroying the man's car, man. Hey, shouldn't there be some kind of policy where if the dog sniffs like at least 2-3 times, you're done for good? Fucking retire the dog and go buy it for $1. I know what I'm talking about, huh? Yeah, we tax dollars pay thousands and thousands for those dogs, and then when they retire, you guys keep buying for $1.
They do a good job, though.
Not today. Not today.
They do a really good job.
Not today, man. I think this guy shouldn't be a dog handler no more, man. Hey, earlier we were talking about how I'm not so proud of my videos sometimes. You know, I grew up watching rated R movies, so obviously I say a lot of bad words, you know what I mean?
All right.
Something I'm not so proud of all the time, but in reality, I get chewed out a lot by by the people that support my work, right?
Really?
Sometimes they tell me, "Come on, hey, I'm trying to watch your videos with my son, man. Can you start swearing?" And I'm like, "Next video, done deal. No swear words on the next video, just for your son." You know, I try to do it, like that. But in reality, look, man, shouldn't there be some policy where police officers shouldn't be able to swear on duty? You know,
As far as I don't test because that's horrible, man. It's super unprofessional. Don't do that.
right.
Well, I mean, that starts.
Get the motherfucker.
Yes. And it just goes. Yes.
Put your fucking hands up. Get the motherfucker. We see it all the time.
You're in a situation like that. When
Ah, come on.
not just
No control?
not like
If you
this.
can't control your F-bombs, how are you going to control your trigger finger, bro?
Some guys
Is that a good point?
respond to F-bombs. I mean, but that's
Some guys respond to F-bombs. You know, hey, you know how I respond to F-bombs? More F-bombs. Come on.
That's not professional. You're right. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're gonna get a complaint on that. That's what happens.
This guy, man.
No.
Can you give me his name and badge number?
I gave you mine.
I know, but can you give me his? Can you at least pronounce his name? But he won't let me go up because he's afraid. He's afraid. Hey, deflate your ego, bro. Hey, deflate your ego. Officer Menta, badge number 17829. Haha. Huh?
You didn't need me for that.
Hey, it's we the people, bro. What you talking about? Right? Hey, why is it that after 9/11, cops don't care about the Constitution?
I wasn't aware of that.
You are now.
Honestly, I didn't. Is that
Look into it. Look into it.
Okay.
It's a thing.
Is it an internet thing or is that like a real thing?
You tell me, man.
Dude, internet. I mean, if that's what you believe.
What's the First Amendment?
First Amendment? You tell me.
Exactly.
So much about it.
Exactly, bro. But here's the sad part, man. You swore an oath to the Constitution, bro. But you can't even say the First Amendment.
You gotta recite the whole thing.
Just the First Amendment. That's it. And that's the same one twice, man. Freedom of religion,
I'm not. I mean,
freedom to assemble peacefully and redress your government, right? Freedom of the press,
Go back to 9/11. I wasn't aware.
freedom of the press.
Yeah.
But look, bro, pre 9/11, you would have known the First Amendment. Today, you don't. You didn't. I proved my point, dude. I proved my point. Did I not? Come on.
But I'm intrigued. So after 9/11, so what was the
Mind blown, huh?
what was the disconnect?
Patriot Act. It began with the Patriot Act. It probably began way before that. But that to me is a good starting point where people could start to look at and see where we went downhill from there.
Oh, yeah, I will definitely look into that.
Yeah, and that And that is the reason why you couldn't recite the First Amendment. Simple. And the Second Amendment was put in place to protect the First Amendment. And do you believe in open carry nationwide? Isn't the armed society a safe society?
100%.
Well,
100%.
it's we the people, bro. Let's look at the incident in Gilroy. Let's look at the incident in Gilroy. Perfect example, okay?
Garlic Fest?
The Garlic Festival. If the people there were armed, they wouldn't have had to wait for two cops. Wait, who called themselves heroes at the end of the day, an hour later, the autopsy report that the guy died by a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So how the hell were the cops the heroes and not the people? Because, no, the guy shot himself.
But they didn't allow a weapon. Well, he obviously got a weapon in, but
And you think that guy would have been able to do what he did in an open carry in an armed society? Probably not.
so no one in the Garlic Fest?
Everybody ran and hid, bro. What can you do, man?
But no one was carrying, nobody, they know of.
They know, yeah. And that's why I say, man, in reality, police go around as heroes, man. And no tax dollars should ever pay for propaganda. Back to blue, banners and nonsense. No, man. We shouldn't be paying for that. We shouldn't be paying for it with tax dollars, okay? Because if the police were always on the up and up, man, would they need propaganda? You know what I'm saying? People would be like, all right, man. We'll call him a hero because he's a real hero, not because he says he's a hero. Oh, man. It's gotten to a point where it's disgusting because I can pinpoint shit, man. I could blow your mind all day long.
You can't. You're a smart man. I know you are.
Not really.
I mean, you study a lot more of that stuff than I have.
Right.
So, yeah, we just have to.
Well, what's crazy about that, bro, is you're on the side of law enforcement.
Right.
And you guys are not even really out enforcing law. You guys enforce policy. And what's crazy about this, you guys don't know the laws. Okay?
What do you mean, like my own policy? Or?
No, your policy with whatever they tell you to do at the station, you know.
Okay.
And in reality, bro, it's not just our right to be press, right? When people ask us for credentials, you guys ought to be ashamed of yourselves when you ask us for credentials, because anybody could be pressed. Any man with the camera could be and should be pressed. And not only is it our right to hold you guys accountable, it's our duty as Americans to hold you guys accountable. Shame on us, bro, if we let you violate our rights. When you pull us over, and if you're profiling me, shame on me. If you're watching my video and you're not recording police on traffic stops, shame on you if they violate your rights. If you're watching this and you pay attention, record it. Record your interaction. You don't have to be an asshole. You could be professional. You could say, why'd you pull me over? If you don't agree with it, call for a supervisor. Even though it seems to me supervisors sometimes are essentially useless, because they come out and he's like, well, shit, he's a first responder. He says you created a violation, so you must identify, yada, yada, yada.
Not for recording. Man.
Now we get a lot of shit for recording, man.
Like
Dumb.
I said, that is something a lot of people don't understand. It's like, it's really nothing to take offense.
Right. And you did it, man, which is amazing, and I appreciate that, man. Obviously, these two over here, they shouldn't be on the force, man. In reality, we need professional officers. We need officers with control. I mean, if you say you could control yourself with your language, what does that mean about your history of using your firearm? Have you ever had to shoot anybody on duty?
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you?
You ever looked me up?
Not yet. I will. We're definitely gonna look you up.
Right?
Yeah. By the end of the day, we'll have your whatever you made last year.
100%.
We'll put it on there.
So, translucent, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's the people's safety,
Well,
man.
maybe this is a learning experience for some people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I said, some people haven't dealt with it. They don't know how to. I can't speak. But maybe, like I said, maybe it's a learning experience.
Maybe next time they see somebody recording, especially when you got Joe Cool coming down from Chicago to come record. Come on, man. You kidding me? I've had people come from Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Philly. I
Down
had
here?
just to come record with me, man, from Texas.
Nice. Okay.
Just to come record with me, man.
California, you find
All right, but-
California's got more problems than other.
Well, Kern County, well, everywhere's got problems, man. We're seeing videos of people
What you're doing, like people
from sea to shining sea. This is one of my quotes, right? This is one of my, what I like to say on my channel. From sea to shining sea, people are picking up cameras and recording police to hold them accountable. Why? Because it's necessary and it's your right and it's your duty to do it. We got a lot of issues going on, a lot of disconnect between people and the police. What is the fix? And that's what I focus on. And also policies. We need to start addressing the policies because look, one of the big talks is racism, right? But let me ask you something, bro. I'm gonna blow your mind again, okay? Let's say we could wave the magic wand, and tomorrow we wake up and all the racist cops are wiped off the face of, not just in America, on the planet. Let's make this a beautiful story. The whole planet, okay? But check this out. Tomorrow we wake up and we find out that we still got to deal with the narcissists, the jealous, the envious, the greedy, just the hateful, evil people out there that are still wearing the badge and the gun. So now what is the next protest sign? Get rid of all narcissists? And if this is why when we look at these issues like isolated, we're not addressing the real problem, bro. And you know, when you put it all on the table, you address it all in its entirety. You can see it for what it is. It's the human behavior. It's us as humans being flawed. But this time it's you guys is wearing the uniform and the badge. And you guys are flawed too. But when you have this qualified immunity that as long as you did your job and you did your job in good faith, and there was no clearly established law of what you violated, which basically you can never find it. Yeah, man, that's what. No, I'd make a good city attorney or city manager. Fuck the mayor. He listens to the city manager. But look, man, I'm not that smart, bro. I want to hold the door open for the smarter people to come in behind me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that smart, and I don't want no titles. I don't want to be recognized as anything other than just a man, because everybody should be thinking like this and be holding their own transactions with their agency, government agency, installation, because it's a business. And that's a business transaction every time you deal with any government agent.
You guys don't just do police. You do, I mean...
Hell yeah. And here, check, you want to hear it?
Other people do these private businesses. I've seen people...
There's a channel in Jersey Watcher. He's taking this shit to the next level, okay? Yeah. It started with the Rodney King shit, right? This is the first viral, pretty much one of the first viral police beatings, right? And then you had these checkpoints. And you got these guys getting mad saying, wait a minute, did I stumble into Russia? Did I drive up into Mexico? Right, so they're getting pissed off. And then now we have our cameras, and technology is getting better. And it's getting empowered with live streaming, so you guys can't delete them anymore, right? When you guys fucking... and so now what's going on is, they didn't find nothing, guys. And so now what's happening is we understood that we can actually record you guys, man. How the fuck did we go this long without understanding that it's all right to record you guys? How the hell did we go this long as a society and not know that we can hold these guys accountable because they work for us? Damn. Anyhow, we took it to the next level. Not only do we find out we can go out and record you guys out in the streets, but we can go in the buildings. We can ask questions. We can ask the main question and watch everybody scatter. Where's our tax dollars, and what's all this going on with these misappropriation of funds? Oh shit! He's causing a disturbance. Shit.
That's no big deal. People just have this conversation and this
right.
context.
This is look at the brethren. Thanks, buddy, for the backup. You too, man. You too. One more time for professionalism, man. I don't want to go make the complaint. Can you just state your badge number? What's his badge number again, guys? What's the badge number again? Hey, how do you feel, man, failing this much? Big F for you, bro. And you're afraid of cameras? You're a coward, bro. Hey, you should buy him dinner. Shame on you. The guy's trash, man. Do you know his name? His last name? Come on, man.
Honestly, I don't.
You guys work in the same department. That's your homie right there.
Be careful, all right? Careful, it's gonna be loud. Careful.
All right.
Man, that guy wanted to find something so bad. I bet you he would have planted something if we weren't here, bro.